We're going to be looking at how to tow a car behind an RV, and of course the first thing you're going to need is a car. And although this might look like a good car to tow behind an RV, we actually can't tow this as a dinghy or four wheels down right now because I'm an idiot and I bought a Jeep that is an automatic two-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive. You might be thinking, I didn't even know they made those. Well, they do, and I found one. And I know it's like ballerina shoes on a football player, but anyway, so we have a Wrangler Unlimited with a 2-inch lift that is a two-wheel drive that can't be towed four down. So do some research, check your manual. I actually didn't check my manual until we already had hooked up the base plate and all the other stuff I'm going to talk about. So we're in it for a little bit now. I've already got everything installed. We're gonna have to pay, it's like $1,200 for a drive shaft disconnect, and it's a big mess, but we do love the Jeep. Just can't be towed the way it is. So do research on your car. It's the first thing you're gonna look at when you're towing. If you've got a car you absolutely love and you don't want to get another car, but it can't be towed four down, there are workarounds with a pump or a drive shaft disconnect. I'll talk about that in the blog post too. So you're gonna need the vehicle, research that, get the right vehicle. Something else you're gonna need, if you're over, it's not really in here, I don't know what I'm even filming, but Brake Buddy would be sitting here is what we have right now for this. This is the emergency disconnect. If it comes loose from the RV, the Brake Buddy engages for it. If you're over 3,000 pounds, if the vehicle you're towing is over 3,000 pounds, which is a lot of vehicles, by law you're probably required to have, if you want to keep it legal, some sort of braking system in your vehicle. So you need that. You're also going to need, here's the base plate I talked about. It's of course it connects to the Jeep, stays on the Jeep. These can come out. Most of your base plates will come with something like this, can be pulled out. We don't pull them out that often, but it's about $400 for the base plate. Your braking system I talked about, those can be anywhere from $400 to $1,200. And then you also need to install some sort of electrical for the lights in the rear of your vehicle. There's different ways to wire it up. We just wired it. The wires run along the side of the Jeep all the way to the back, and that'll take care of our lights and our turn signals and all that. You can buy magnets you stick on your vehicle too, and then just plug those into the back of the RV. But if you're gonna if you're gonna set this up right, you want to go ahead and just wire it up. These are your cables that go between the RV to the Jeep itself, to the base plate here. And so you've got two these outside ones. Those usually crisscross underneath. Those are your safety cables, and your blue one is your electrical. It's a 7-pin to 6-pin is what we used. We've got 7 on the RV and then 6 on the Jeep. And then the red one is that emergency disconnect. That's for the braking system that's inside of the Jeep. So this is our hitch on the back of our RV. Again, you're probably not gonna have to swap this out or do anything with it. I don't know how hard it is to swap these out, even if you had to, but ours is rated for 5,000 pounds. Yours is probably, most of them are 5,000, 10,000 pounds. If you've got a gas motorhome, it's almost always going to be 5,000 pounds on it. But always check what it can actually tow. It still may not be able to handle 5,000 pounds, even though the hitch can handle 5,000 pounds. Along with the hitch, you need a tow bar. We've got just a blue ox. It's rated, I think, for 6,500 pounds on ours. And these are just going to connect up to the front of the Jeep, the base plate that I showed you earlier on it. These are the things we bought to tow our Jeep four down behind our RV, our gas motorhome, and we've really enjoyed it. You may be thinking, well, how did you even tow your Jeep four down? Well, I had to get on my back and pull the drive shaft on the thing, which is not fun. I disconnected from the back, strapped it up anyways. So we did get to take it on our, take it with us, and until I get a permanent solution of installing a drive shaft disconnect on it, that's what I'll have to do. But hopefully by the next time we go a long distance, I'll have that installed. I highly recommend the four down method over trailer, dolly. You're still gonna have money and energy into a trailer or dolly anyways. Just go ahead and do it right. you know, we couldn't even do a trailer with this gas motorhome. It'd be too much weight. So 4-down really was just definitely the best method for us for having the least amount of weight in the back with the Jeep we wanted to pull. And if you have questions about, I've tried to give detailed information about what I bought, how much it costs, maybe even where I got it. Feel free to let me know in the comments below. And subscribe to the video if you want more videos like this, and I'll try to give you some information on what we've done or what I've read about people doing on the forums, or hopefully other people can chime in too on what they've bought to be able to go RVing. Don't let your fears keep you from doing this. We were scared, weren't sure what to do for months, and we ended up just doing it, just going for it. We thought, if we don't go for it, we felt like we were going to regret it. You don't want to regret it. Just go for it if you think you want to do it. Figure it out. We may do it one way, somebody else may do it another way. There's really not a wrong way to do it if you enjoy it. Thanks.